Join us as we learn what P5 means on this episode of Before
Justin
Us.
once told me that P5 stands for peeing 5 times because I always forgot to drink water.
Wait, that's not right. Good morning. My name is Dr. Eric Fisher, and welcome to another episode of Before Us. So one of the hardest and most persistent problems for the P5 project has been figuring out how to safely and effectively work in remote eastern Pondoland. In fact, it's a minimum 2-hour round-trip drive from our camp on the coast to the nearest town of Lusikisiki just for groceries. And there are also some places at the coast where it may take less than an hour to walk to on foot, but nearly 8 hours to drive between on account of the very rugged landscape and large rivers. So early on, one of the first things we developed was a mobile tented camp, which has allowed us to move our base of operations throughout the landscape. But the living conditions can be pretty rough on account of the unpredictable weather, which has obliterated the camp on occasion in the past. Fortunately, when working at Waterfall Bluff, we are now able to house our students in some coastal cottages, complete with hot water for showers, a true field luxury. The cottages also shorten our daily commute, so that now we only have to haul all of our field equipment, computers, food, and water for the day for about an hour to get to the site. Much of our power is also generated cleanly from renewable sources like the sun or the frequent high winds. In fact, power to our excavation lights, computers, and other equipment is now generated 100% from our portable on-site windmill. Suffice to say, it's a pretty exciting experience, and today I've invited several students from our most recent field team to share some of their stories with us. Hey everyone, it's so great to see you. Wow, I haven't seen some of you guys in over a year, actually. Yeah, it's been, about a year since we've got to see each other. Dee Dee, how are you doing in Johannesburg?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing so well, but it's really cold out here, and with this virus, so we can't go outside. It's not that great, but I'm fine. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty well out here in Arizona. A little hot.
Yeah, we're locked down here again.
I mean, I've been in the house for I don't know how long, but hey, we move.
Hey, someone else just joined onto our conversation. There's always a level of unpredictability with these sorts of things.
Ernest!
It is you, Ernest. How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing well. I'm fine.
Today, what I'd like to talk to you all about is your field experiences. Why don't we start off with what it was like just to travel down to that area and get to it there in Pondoland?
For me, it was quite an exciting experience because I've never been to a remote area of South Africa, so it was quite exciting.
You better have your seatbelt on because wow, you'll fly around like it's not cute.
I've been on some rocky roads before, but this was something out of a fairy tale you would not expect.
What kind of fairy tales are you reading?
Go down the yellow brick road, except it's not yellow.
Very bumpy. Very. What's scary is that there's no cell phone signal. So if you were ever to get stuck there, you're stuck until you figure out how to get out. That's scary. Rebecca, remember you and Yarina got stuck on your way back from the shops?
I do remember that. That was one of our first trips out to get food, just me and her.
And we thought you guys were stuck eating in Lusikisiki.
That's funny. Other people have made other routes for you so you can avoid mud pits, but instead we decided to drive through the mud pit, and then we got stuck. And we were stuck for about 4 hours, and we had to put rocks under the wheels of the car to get ourselves out because it was far of a walk to get back to talk to you guys about it.
Woman power.
Yeah, exactly. Woman power.
What about living right there along the coastline?
Yeah, it was pretty cool because at night when you were sleeping, we'd hear the waves. It was great.
It was almost like a home, so it was quite okay.
I appreciated the electricity. Like, I thought we were going to be living in tents, but we're actually in a house, and that was pretty cool.
Well, we have a pretty awesome camp. And in the past, we've used that camp to move all across the area. And getting that house last year was really helpful to us, primarily because of all of the wind. The wind is the hardest thing to have to cope with out there. So it's a little windy out here in Pondoland today. So you're getting a lot of power from your windmill when your waterfall is going sideways. What's the work schedule like in the daily grind? Tell me about that, guys.
Wake up at 6 a.m., maybe. You make yourself breakfast, put on your pack frame, and you go.
And you sort of get used to it.
I don't know, you carry as much as you can, proportional to your weight. Carrying all of our gear on our backs, back and forth every day.
Crossing rivers. And it was like an adventure.
At first, it was a shock.
The first day was really hectic, okay? Like, I didn't realize how unfit I was. The very first day. Like, even walking and walking, when are we gonna get there? But then when you finally get there, it's just so breathtaking. Like, I didn't expect it to be that beautiful. Wow, waterfall bath is really, wow, it's amazing.
Let's talk about the ankle.
The ankle. We were taking a normal hike to our site, and I wasn't paying attention to the rocks. I wasn't looking down, and then I was on the floor. But I remember Ernest running up to me because he saw me laying on the floor in fetal position. And he was listening to his loud music, and he's like, "Rebecca, what happened?"
Yeah.
And I was obviously screaming. So, yeah. Luckily, I was the one carrying the first aid kit.
I actually have footage where everyone had to take turns carrying you back to our cottage. So funny.
At some point, it turned into a competition where everyone took turns carrying me back.
Wait, what are you doing? You're not carrying her.
Because I could not put any weight on the foot.
These South African backs, they're really nice.
Remember, we actually put you on a pack frame.
Pack frame stretcher.
You strapped me onto the pack frame like I was a bag of dirt. And then when that got too much, I laid down on the pack frame like I was on a stretcher. And then all of you guys just took turns carrying me. Yeah, it was a good team effort, I think, to get me back. But instead of the 1 hour hike, it took 2 hours to get me back.
But it was fun.
Everyone was having fun, though. That was the important part. Just don't drop her back there.
No team member is left behind on the P5.
I would do it again. Yeah, just for the team bonding exercise.
That's why having such a great team is so important to us, because even in times where, it's serious and we take it seriously, we're still able to have fun and have fun with each other.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wait, that's the wedding song.
I wanted to.
Guys, these stories have been absolutely fantastic, and it's been a lot of fun talking with you all today. And when we get everything back up and running after the lockdowns lift and all, I really hope to see you guys again. And I hope to see you all out in the field with us.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the next field season. Wow, I can't wait.
Yeah, I would do it again. 100%.
Yeah.
And I hope you all stay safe and stay healthy. and stay in touch as much as you can.
Thanks, Eric.
Okay, so it was great chatting with you, and I think I'm going to have to get going. So why don't we wrap it up here, and I'll just chat with you all later. Sound good?
Sure.
Sounds good, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Cheers.
Bye.